Don't know, can't tell you. I just literally, I don't know. I literally had to turn my phone off because it was just stuck on black and white spinning circles saying that it had been desynced. So, all right, cool. Yeah, I figured it may be like I had texts coming through and Instagram messages coming through and the orders coming through and the stream. I think it just, I think everything just kind of, it was like, uh, reset me. I'm dying. I think that's what it was. So, but needless to say, we're going to be doing a video tomorrow down by the river. My old friend Chris Farley. Going to be, I'm going to let Harrison help. Which, by the way, guys, Harrison's going to have a channel launch of his own. It will be FNAF Harry, Five Nights at Freddy Harry. He is super excited. He wants to break the internet like Wreck-It Ralph. He's going to wreck it. So it's going to be very, very fun. I'm very excited. So, all right. So before we got interrupted there, I was able to put out a couple different items. So just remember, guys, when don't bookmark any of the links because, for instance, that link that was just made, once that's sold out, I won't ever use that again. What I will do is the mini portfolio is the Ultra Pro 4 cards page binders, correct? It holds 60 cards, so let's see here. Let's see what we got. So we got, well, what would be 60? So that'd be like, what, 30 pages? Hold 60 cards front and back. Yes, yes. Okay, so the mystery boxes go very well. The only problem with the mystery boxes is that they just take me a while to do, only because I want to make sure that they're super awesome. Harrison Charles. Yeah, absolutely. You sure can. So the cool thing is with the mystery boxes is that you know, we've discussed that there's some, for instance, the Mad Party tins, or excuse me, the Mad Party pen boxes. I've not sold a single one of those, but I put those in mystery boxes because I don't, since I have so few of them, I don't want to offer them because I'd feel bad, you know, obviously people get left out or whatnot. So, but that's the cool thing about mystery boxes is that you guys are basically trusting me to do full rain, which I'm sure if I had an accountant and he ran numbers on mystery boxes, he would probably hate me. Any Galar packs by chance tonight? What do you mean, the first partner packs? I'm not sure how I want to play those. I don't know if we just want to do those as giveaways or how we want to do that. What's funny, when some of these cases of booster boxes that we open, it looks like it's been in like a sheetrock factory. From all the just like white dust everywhere from the Pokeballs that are literally disintegrating right in front of your eye when you open up the box. It's crazy. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like, I'll literally open it and pick up a booster box, and it's, my hands are silver from the Pokeball wearing off. It's unbelievable. Worst I've ever seen. Worst I've ever seen. I mean, it's really bad. Yeah, so guys, the plan is next week we're going to do a break for sure. Yeah. So, but I'm hoping to to just get some more stuff. Sidekick boxes tonight. I actually do have some. No, we can't do it tonight just because I need to. I need to figure out. I think I have 2 cases of Charmander sidekick collections, and I think I still have a case or 2 of the Pikachu and Mimikyu. So, but that's basically what we're coming down to now. Is that we're coming down to these offset items that I have, and we are going to get into them. And I've decided that we're going to sell them. We are going to the Necromza ones that you guys seen on Instagram. Some of those random ones, Tapu Koko boxes. Those are going to be the next things that we get into. Just kind of in our last legs of clearing out some of these major sets. I hate to say clearing out just because I don't have any other better words right now because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a restock. So, but let's see. No, we're not going to do mini 10s tonight. I do have, we probably can here pretty soon. I think what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to do cases of those. I'm not going to do the sealed 10s, the sealed 10 count of 10s. I think what I want to do is I want to break those in half. So that way people can get them because they are cool that they just have shining fates in them. Like those are really, really cool and they look pretty cool. So I want to get them into your guys' hands because to be honest with you, on some of these items I only get 3 or 4 cases of. I've just decided to put them in my personal collection only because I don't know what else to do with them. All right, cool. Yep. Thanks. No, you're very welcome. Thanks for the order of the mystery box. We'll get on that for sure. Celebi Manphy mini 10s. Oof. I don't know about that. I think finding a Japanese partner is kind of paramount right now as well. But that's been impossible to find. There is a huge auction for anybody that does have some money. Heritage Auctions has a huge auction going on right now with first edition boxes, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, bunch of graded cards, PSA, vintage Wizard of the Coast. So on Heritage Auction. Yeah, so right now, like so the out of this stuff, and I had said it from the get-go, the mini 10s and the Mad Party 10s seem to be just non-existent. I don't know if you guys saw last week, hey Celia, one of my vendors sent me my allocation of mini 10s, and it wasn't a case of mini 10s, it was one 10-pack of mini 10s, literally sent in a box, one of them. That was my allocation from an entire vendor to sell. And it's like, how do you pay your bills with that? So now the other good thing is that now that Katie's come on full time, we're going to see dramatic improvement in regards to being able to get back to doing videos, to having fun, to do what we like to do, to have Charles involved, have Harrison involved. Didn't get to finish the upstairs attic's going to be completely personal Pokemon, LED lighting, the whole 9, nice desk, and I don't want to say we're going to steal like a Leonhardt type setup, but that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be something like that. The nice thing about the Patreon support is that that's going to give us those funds basically are the funds that we're going to be able to use to market back and put back into the business. Start pushing out merchandise to you guys. I know everybody's getting the new wristbands. Don't know if you guys seen the new wristbands, but it's the Charizard orange. But yeah, so we're messing around with the Patreon because honestly, like I said from the get-go, I put them together on a whim one night, and Patreon sat there for a year with just Rusty on it, and then I think Ross and a couple other guys jumped on it after about the first year, but it was literally just Rusty on there for the first year. So of course, he didn't ever use his discount. Why does Rusty need to buy anything from me? He gets his own out. But anyways, so we are gonna tweak those a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So that's gonna be very positive. I think the only negative that we have right now is that we're getting to we're basically rounding third, heading home in regards to being fully operationally set up to where we could pump out some serious product. Now we just need the product. I'm not saying that we're going to, but I would not put it past maybe start looking at some other things. There's a lot of interest in that Flesh and Blood set, but haven't got any good answers on that. But we'll be looking at potentially like Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z. I think what I'm going to do is talk to my distributors and get maybe 3-4 top items that I can get some case availability on to offer you guys if you guys play other games or whatnot. And then that way that can help offset a lot of the expense, just so we can roll it right back into the business. So, because what's going to boil down to eventually is shipping. At a $10 shipping average is brutal, and that's with no insurance whatsoever. And you guys know, unfortunately, I wanted to go the route of branding boxes and branding tape and stuff like that. And I think, unfortunately, with how everything is these days, the more you do that, the more risk we would have in regards to someone breaking into the box. And since there's no real insurance option, and to be allowed to do free shipping, it's it's scary, like how many stories you hear out there now, people breaking into boxes because they see Pokemon on it. So but that's the plan, is that we want to, because the channel kind of, obviously it started as, Charles, he was all gung-ho, and I mean, kids, they go in and out of phase, but he's actually stayed with Pokemon pretty well, and I think he's really, really excited to be on the baseball team. He's really proud about that, I know, and he's doing a great job. So I do want to get back to them doing videos and stuff, and I think that would help. But yeah, that's about all that I've got tonight, other than what else? Did you give me something else to open? Yeah, he's done really well in baseball. He had never played before. We tried to do T-ball one season, and the league that we joined, I guess it wasn't even really a league. It was just so poorly set up. So he didn't care. He lost all interest in it. Yes, Katie, I can. But he went 2 for 2, first time he's ever been at the plate in a game, and hit a single. And second time up, hit a double. And I was so proud of him because we worked every day. He's like, I want to play baseball, I want to play baseball, I want to play baseball. So we got out in the backyard, took him to the hitting field, and when we took him to the batting cages, he didn't hit a single, not a single hit. And then he got there in that game and went 2 for 2. So it's really cool. So and then he got to make a play out in right field once. So yeah, so I'm super proud of him, and he's done a great job. And but I think that's kind of given life back into Pokemon for him, because the kids out there and the fan, like they love it. It's so funny. It's so funny. Someone asked how to join the Patreon. So basically, you just go to patreon.com/PokeCharles, and it starts at $5 a month, I believe. So yeah, $5 a month, I think, is what it is. So, but Harrison and I hadn't got to hang out in a while, obviously being busy with Charles doing all the baseball stuff. So I told Katie, I said, hey, do just take Harrison up to the cabin with me, and I'll do this live, and we'll hang out for the weekend together. So um, Harrison's super excited. So um, I will tell him thank you. Yeah, he's putting in the work. So I mean, that's all that you can ask for. And he's having fun. He listens to the coach. You know, it's kind of one of those situations, you know, like I'm feeling out as a parent for the first time, you know, like I'm telling him exactly what his coach told him. But of course, he didn't listen to me, you know. But, you know, it's good that he's taking the instruction from the coach. And, yeah, he's doing really well. So it's great. So we do, yeah, so from a marketing standpoint, face masks, scarves, shirts, stickers, trucker hats. Oh, and God, I can't believe I haven't said that. He wants to use code on his last order. He forgot. Yeah, I can adjust that. Just send me the order number. We got a 3D printer. Okay, guys, so I got a 3D printer, and here's my thought process. I got on Etsy, and I saw it at Etsy. It's going to be like Pokemon, kind of like with his hands out like this, and it stores a PSA card. I have a pet cat that I need to open from this portfolio. So, but I have a 3D printer. We're going to be printing 3D / PokeCharles logo characters that can be your PSA holders. Not lying. And now that Katie's finally helping me, I can finish the app. So we will have a PokeCharles app that will be on Google Play and the App Store for Apple. And Katie has been a saint because I am probably the worst person to work with because I just want to make sure your guys' stuff is perfect. So she's, you know, trying not to hover over her, oh my gosh, hover over her, because I know she would do a great job, but I can't help myself. So, but she did a lot on her own today, and I didn't even go in there. She did great. So it's just gonna make us do so much extra stuff here. Oh yeah, I guess we could make Katie a mod for the channel since she owns the business. Hey, so have any of you guys, on an investing standpoint, have you guys been playing around with the stock market? With all the GameStop, everything? Oh, there you go. You want to see the first stage of our PCDC shirt? There you go. Yeah, honey, I don't know how to link it off my phone here. No, that's okay. You don't have to do anything. We'll just give you the blue background. Oh, that's the other thing. So there's going to be a couple different ways that we're going to do giveaways, okay? I'm going to have a giveaway bot in Discord. So we're going to be doing Discord giveaways. There is no membership or app or anything for Discord. Discord is free, totally 100%. It's just a community-based place. Go show your pulls that you get from us. And that's where I think what we're going to do is I think that, and I haven't even talked to Katie about this, but I've been thinking, on Discord, we have a spot. Thank you to Mr. Healy. He's helped a lot if he's out there and getting this Discord set up for us. There's a spot for showing your pulls or advertising your channel and stuff like that. So I think what we're going to do is that the items that we sell you guys go on there and, you know, take a screenshot of what you put out on your social media or give us a screenshot of what you got. And I think what we'll do is maybe once every 2 weeks or once a month or, you know, whatever we see how this goes, we'll do a random poll. So let's say that 10 people within a week posted their polls. We'll randomly pick a winner out of those 10 through the bot giveaway. So thought that was really cool. I think that that's something that would be awesome because that gets you guys engaged and also just kind of start showing the community what you guys got. So that's for one. Then, of course, Patreon is going to have their own giveaways. Obviously, that is a premium site, if you will, that it does require a monthly subscription. But again, they're not going to get any additional, they're not going to get any advantage on sealed product, period. They will have a discount code depending on what tier that they're on. They will have early access to graded cards only. But we are going to use the money, obviously, that we do get from that to put back into the business as far as marketing, merchandising, but for giveaways specifically for Patreons. So, and then lastly, we'll do some YouTube videos. And I think what I want to do is I want to do giveaways with Charles's videos. So when we get to where Charles does videos, he's going to announce a giveaway that he wants to do. Guys, he does it at random. He'll just be like, let's give this away. And then what we're going to do is figure out a way to make it fairly smooth. The next video will have like the information or the winners or something like that. So don't have all the details of that. I was just kind of spitballing on the way up. But basically what it's going to be is that it won't be from a live stream. Of course, we'll still do giveaways here. But there's basically going to be Patreon giveaways, Discord giveaways, giveaways in regards to on these lives, and then giveaways from Charles's videos. So because these lives unfortunately don't really build the YouTube base, because it's not a set video, and I guess this is totally different algorithm or whatnot anyways. So I want to get back, plus with the watch hours, we're so close to being fully partnered. We need 1,000 more watch hours, and we don't get watch hours from this. So but we have almost 1,400 subs now. So once we get to that level that we're actually making money on YouTube, then we can just turn that money into gravy in regards to the giveaways on YouTube and do even bigger giveaways. So it's kind of our grand plan, if you will, the master plan. And of course, I'd like to have all this rolled out in the next month or two, but realistically, it's going to take probably 3 or 4 months to kind of get everything full speed ahead. But it's it's going to be, you're going to be able to be happier buying it from us than going to your Walmart or Target. That's eventually where I want to be. And that requires me to be able to do my job efficiently and making sure that I'm doing a good enough job on the purchasing standpoint, purchasing deals, stuff like that. But that is the grand plan, is basically to, be as close to or at MSRP, and then a small profit on top of that to cover shipping, taxes, Shopify fees, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, but what ultimately I would like is that, you go buy $39.99 ETB at GameStop after tax and everything, you're at $43. The time you took gas, blah, 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 whatever, so let's say you're at $47. If I can get there for $50, hopefully that's good enough, knowing that you're supporting someone other than a huge outlet like Walmart, Target, or GameStop. So, that's kind of what we're thinking and how it's working so far. So, but what I can tell you is that the heat, the humidity out here, it's not going good for my pecs. So, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think I may have, yep. Never mind, I'm not going to say anything. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think I definitely, son of a gun. Oh, no. Oh, no, never mind. Thought I put a little thumb pen on that. No, that was just from the, whew. Katie, you were right. I shouldn't have used these. But even these guys, like, I don't know, have you guys used your 65 count sleeves that have come in the ETBs? Unless it's me, these are way different, way cheaper. These are Garbo. Have you guys used these? Aren't these different? These have got to be different. Look at it. It just even looks terrible. These are so bad. Wow. Anyways, I used to only buy these when I first started because I loved them. I thought they were good. They're a little bit more durable, but not anymore. Chase, did you get my email on the Shiny Fade ETBs? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm complaining about them too. That's really bad. It's scary how bad that is. All right. So, has anybody got any other things we need to? Anything we need to talk about? As far as everybody's orders, I I want to say the oldest order that we have right now came in late last week, but I believe it went out today. Yes, breaks next week. So next Friday we will do a break. So for those of you that have not done that, you can go to PokeCharles.com, and hopefully by like Wednesday, I'll have the breaks listed. And you just go on there and check out with what you want, and we get on here and we open packs. So it's kind of what we do. Trying to think of everything else. So yeah, all orders basically that were placed, all orders that were placed Tuesday of this week either went out today or will be going out next Tuesday at the latest. We're running about a 5 business day lead time right now, which is too much. I'd like to be between 1 and 3. The only downfall to these packs that we've done, or these combos that we've done, is that obviously we're pulling a lot of different product, and it's taken me a lot of time to figure out what will fit in what box, since I'd never done that before, because I pretty much have always done 2 ETBs. Okay, that fits in the 8x8x8. So yeah, so I will no, we'll do a fun break. It may not be a cheap break, but maybe I'll do my black and white booster box. I do have a Cosmic Eclipse booster box, so I told Katie I'm probably gonna have to end up opening that to get us out of the saying that we had Cosmic Eclipse but we didn't have it. She handed me that. I was just like, oh boy, here we go. We're in trouble. But we did all right. All right, so we did put product out tonight. I will. We will do. We will do a probably some more product. I don't think that we will put any. I don't think we'll put any product out tomorrow. We're literally kind of running on fumes on some items, so I'd like to. He okayed the oh no, I did not. You get out of here. You had it done and already listed, and I was like, well, the damage is done now. Let's just see how good this gets. So I did not approve anything. You approved it yourself. She's like, oh yeah, that's not Champion's Path, is it? I'm like, yep, here we go. That's all good though. But see, she can do all that cool stuff, like that wristband video. Yeah. Do any of you guys do TikTok? If you guys do TikTok, follow us on PokeCharles. I think I need to change it because Charles started the TikTok, and I have it as a business account, but we don't ever really get any followers. But again, like, I'm not great at doing that kind of stuff, so that's where Katie's really going to take off. Because what eventually I would like, and just so you guys know, we'll probably have like a Katie at PokeCharles, and then like Adam at PokeCharles, and then like info at PokeCharles. So eventually, what's going to happen is that we will have an AI assistance on the site that will be very effective. And we will have CAPTCHA coming up on the site because I do just want that extra deterrent, even though we don't seem to experience it. What I would eventually like to do is that the site becomes too cluttered. If I have to, if I have to relist a Shining Fate product every time, it's a catch-22 because I don't want to list it and then when it's done, delete it, because I want to be able to look at reports and year-over-year history and stuff like that. And That's the only thing that it really gets messed up on, is that now, Shiny Fade ETBs, I have 15 different product listings of them. So, of course, that bogs down the site. So, there's a lot of that kind of stuff that we're just kind of having to deal with. But yeah, so we're basically going to streamline all communication. What we'll eventually use is like Instagram. Like Instagram's going to be for like you slide into our DMs. That's what people say. To like show pulls and stuff that you got. Any order inquiries, anytime you have a question about orders or anything like that, everything's going to go through. Oh yes, yes. No, thank you. That's a great idea, Prince. We need that link tree. Yes, need to upgrade that. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah. So basically, that way, everything is super. I want to get back to being able to respond to you guys. You know, I think what's going to happen is that we'll be a 24/7 shop, open 24/7. And I think what we'll do is we'll handle it like a business from, Katie will be, 9 to 4, whatever, actively answering questions, all that kind of stuff. So just want to make sure that that process is streamlined. So, we'll eventually get there, especially as we grow. That's the other thing. I like to do the product launches like this because it keeps it in our house. It keeps us in our family. So that way I don't have to go out on Instagram and say, hey, dude, Hidden Fade ETBs on the site now. Because then every Tom, Dick, and Harry's going to jump on there. And I'd rather them be for you guys. So I'm okay with not making as much margin to offer smaller boxes. Used to you guys a couple launches ago, I was just selling everything by the case. And we do offer Sezzle, which I will go over that real quick. I've had a lot of questions about that. Sezzle is basically you'll make 4 payments over 6 weeks. A Shopify charge for an item. If you buy a $100 item through Shopify, I get $97. There's 96 probably and some change. Anyways, there's a 3%, just call it 3% transaction fee for Shopify. If you use Sezzle, it's 6%. But it's still worth it for me because then that gives you guys the ability to buy a $1,000 box that you may not be able to get right now. But over the course of 6 weeks, you're able to pay it off. The nice thing is that it is 4 payments, and I don't know all the details of exactly when you have to have it or whatnot. You'll read all that when you go to use it. But it's completely free to you, and there's no interest charge on that. So why would I have that, you may ask, is that I don't think that people would. If someone can't afford a $1,000 box right now, then I'm not going to get that sell. So would I rather spend an extra 3% or not have that? So that's kind of the justification on that. I do not have any Battle Styles pre-release kits. Those are saved for brick and mortar stores. I was able to get some Burning Shadow ones one time because they had damaged a lot of my shipment, and we kind of offset it with those. But Vivid Voltage, the reason why so many pre-release kits went around with Vivid Voltage is because there wasn't any product in regards to building battle boxes. They got totally wiped out on their building battle boxes, so they're like, oh wait, we need to get a lot of pre-release kits. So Pokemon pushed out a lot that way, but usually those are not very easy to find. Let's see. Oh no, are you talking about the box? Because the pre-release kit has the energy block in it with a booster box and then sealed 10 packs. Okay, yeah, okay, sorry. Build and battle, yeah, that's totally different than the pre-release. I'm with you now. No, I did not get any build and battle. And that's kind of one of the things that is a downfall right now as someone in my position, is that I had never took advantage of build and battle boxes because they were never really popular. And so since I never ordered those, now I hardly get allocated for them. Now that they're finally coming around, everybody wants them. They're doing the right thing. They're taking care of the people that have bought it for years. So in regards to the build and battles, I'm pretty low on the totem pole on those. I don't believe I have a single box coming, to be honest with you. It does kind of stink, and it also kind of stinks. You know, you mentioned GameStop. I lost my third-party retail ability vendor due to all this. They canceled all bulk orders, so I cannot order from them anymore. Even though that was retail price plus shipping, I at least still have the product. But unfortunately, I don't have that option anymore. Um, but again, I will ask if anybody knows anybody that is a reliable Japanese source. I'm very interested in buying pallets. So we have that product available for you guys. I just need to find the contact. So anyways, that's enough of that. I think I bored you guys to death. If there's no other questions, the plan is to obviously roll these orders out, see where we are after that, see what I have this upcoming week, and then kind of go from there. So I do believe that like I said, I'm gonna just get some other inventory for some other games. I think. A lot of people are interested in the Flesh and Blood, so I'm trying to get that for you guys. I had a couple requests for Digimon and a couple requests for Dragon Ball Z, I think it was, and a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh. So remember, send me an email. Now you would need to buy this by a case. Now, when I say a case, there's a bunch of different ways you can look at that. For instance, let's talk about build and battle boxes. Build and battle boxes has 10 boxes in a case. Okay, but there's like, I don't remember, I think there's 6 of those in a master case. So when I say case, like, I'm talking about the 6 case of 10 packs, if that makes sense. So that's just throwing that out there. You would basically need to be able to take that because what I would do is obviously buy it, ship it in, mark it up, and send it out. But yeah, no, so any requests like that, I'm more than happy to run up the food chain to see if I can get an example. Yeah, okay, see, there you go. So GTS is getting into, and I'll double check with them. I meant to check with them yesterday when he called. They are getting that product, but I don't think that they were getting it by the time the first edition came out or whatnot. So I will get some clarification on that. How are you guys in regards to how do you guys feel about like playmats, binders, stuff like that? Is that something that you guys are interested? Like white cardboard boxes to store cards. Are you guys interested in that? Any of that kind of stuff? I always have the option to buy those, but I haven't really been actively looking at those. For one, they're probably going to be a pain to ship, but if we're bundling products, I'm using bigger boxes. I can fit a lot of that stuff in there. So I was looking at maybe doing like, you know, carrying a couple cases. I'm supposed to be getting those Mewtwo binders, but I've been thinking about maybe, you know, just stocking up on like some binders and playmats and stuff like that, and see if that's up your guys' wheelhouse. Okay, cool. All right, Mr. Nightmare. Okay, yeah, playmats. Okay, so I'm gonna put together an order, get some playmats, get some binders. I need to figure out what I want to figure out is how to do an add-on on Shopify. That's kind of my next thing. For instance, like if you buy over $100 worth of stuff, you can get this playmat for $10, and it might be a $14.99 playmat. So, but you buy $100, the little add-on comes up and says, "Hey, you're eligible to add this on for $10." So that's kind of the next thing that I want to do. Okay, team bags, binders, yeah. So the only thing that's going to be or troublesome to find, which I'm sure you all know, is top loaders. I do have 2 cases of top loaders, but it took me about 8 months to get those, so I don't really have faith on when I will be getting more. It is that bad. So, but that's the plan now. Now that we are a little more, you guys know, I'm very transparent. We're a lot more stable financially now that we've been able to uh, purchase and turn this product. Because keep in mind, when we started back in November of 19, it was on a whim. Didn't put a single penny into the business. Just thinking first invoice was $400, and just kind of pumped it from there. So now we are already over no, as of today, from January 1, we're at like 234 in sales. So almost $250,000 in sales of Pokemon product. Um, so which is really, really cool. So, but we could sell 500,000 if we had the product. So, which is cool. Um, yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Talk myself to death. So, but tomorrow we're gonna get down there with a fishing rod, and if you guys want to laugh and see us try to catch some fish, and yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, you got your plushie. Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, those plushies were cool. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing any toys anymore. I wanted to kind of see how that worked, but I'm pretty sure the lady that I bought wholesale from totally hosed me, um, because some of that stuff, like I have like $1 on it, and it's like $16.99. I'm like, I can go to Target and this is $9.99 at Target. Like, and I paid $15.99 from a distributor stand. I'm like, hey, this guy got totally hosed. So don't think we're doing that again. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you guys